do a little dance. Do a little dance to open the stream. Hey everybody, how's it going?
Thanks for signing up with us. You got to deal with this.
Yeah, but you get to enjoy her. Did that sound weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, nothing like giving away your significant other on stream.
Classiness from the rock review.
Anyway, I am glad to see you all in the chat because I made a mistake and I accidentally set the stream to private for a little while there. There we are. Yeah, so I accidentally set the stream to private for a little while, so I'm so glad you guys found it. Yeah. Brad says he's gonna have to start an awkward stream. Who do we got in the chat? We got Mark, my man Mark. Good to see you. Brad, of course. We gotta love Brad LeClaire. Loch Ness, always good to see you. And Andrew Squirrel. Good to see you, man. Always good to see all of you. So what are we doing tonight?
Making bad decisions.
Yeah. So this was suggested to us by Mr. Chun, Mose Chun, who I actually don't know, is it Mose or Mose? I feel bad now because I've only ever seen his handle online. But it was suggested. Who else we got? We got Patrick Fulmer. I just saw came in. Cool. But yeah, he made the suggestion that we should do a shootout of flavored whiskeys.
Yeah.
And we're not one to ever back down from a bad idea.
Is that the new tagline? New branded T-shirts. That's going on the back.
I never back down from a bad idea.
It's on the back.
Yeah.
That's clever.
I'm sure someone has already used that.
We'll steal it.
That's mostly what we do on this show, is steal other people's ideas.
And execute it poorly.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this show really is just like the Bizarro World version of Ralphie, if anything.
I don't know what Ralphie is.
Oh, man, you don't know Ralphie?
No.
I suppose you only really know the Whiskey Tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Anyway, don't let those people know that.
Keep it a secret.
Anyway, why don't we get pouring? Oh, actually, let's introduce our whiskeys real quick.
Okay, you start on your side.
Okay, so making a return from our worst whiskey watch competition is Hellboy Hellwater. This is a corn whiskey. I'm pretty sure an unaged corn whiskey with natural flavor and caramel color, if you couldn't tell from the bright red.
I thought this one was out of our apartment, and I tried to talk Eddie into taking it out of tonight, and he's stubborn, and I hate him.
Yep.
So I have to drink it tonight.
Yep, it's going to be fun. Hey, Steve A just popped in. Good to see you, Steve. John Gunsel. Oh, he's quoting Tom Petty at us.
Nice.
And I won't back. Ooh, bless you.
Thank you.
All right, so yeah, Hellboy Hellwater. We're gonna drink a little bit of that. I found this back in my old man's basement. So yeah, I knew we had to have this in. We have Not Your Father's Bourbon, which is bourbon whiskey flavored with vanilla, as far as I remember. This was actually well liked by the old man and you.
Yeah, goes well with Fruit Loops.
Yeah, that is what it was. We had that with Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Went surprisingly well. Then we've got Jim Beam Vanilla. I mean, that's pretty obvious. We recently did Screwball on the channel, so make sure you go check out that video. And then we've got, this is actually a liqueur technically, because the Irish are decent, humane people and don't have a flavored whiskey category. They just call this a liqueur. But in America, this would be called a flavored whiskey. This is Patty's Devil Apple, cinnamon and apple.
And then on this side, I've got Crown Apple Peach. Eddie and his dad recently did a review on that one. Also, other peach things. We've got Bird Dog Peach flavored whiskey. We've got Raven's Lace, which is a liqueur, or is it an actual?
No, it's a flavored whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is very brightly colored. Don't know if you guys can see the level of pinkness.
Which one is? I think the Hellboy might have it beat out.
Well, that's okay. That's a different gradient.
That's true.
That's red versus pink.
That's true.
They're both insanely colored.
Yeah.
And should not exist.
You might remember that one from, hey, Benjamin Eves, good to see you. Always happy to see you, man. You may remember Raven's Lace from our Valentine's Day episode.
Because we celebrate love here.
Yeah.
Review.
We're very loving people.
Except for when we do terrible things to ourselves and our bodies. And then lastly, we've got a pepper flavored whiskey. So that one will be interesting.
Yeah, that was a gift from the Galadala days down Texas. So that's still Austin's pepper whiskey.
Nice.
Yeah. So here's what we were thinking. We got to get this train wreck rolling somehow. We were thinking we were going to figure out the best of the 3 peach whiskeys right away.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so we can figure out the best of the 3 peaches, and then we can compare those to the others. Sound good?
Yeah, let's get it started.
All right.
I feel like I already know who's gonna.
I've got a feeling I know who's gonna win this.
Yeah.
Floyd is in. Floydian 06, good to see you, man. He's saying that's a lot of craft whiskey right there. It's true. It's really true. It'll be fine. We don't want to drink too much of this stuff. This is like the most rock gut stream we've done in a while. We've actually had a few streams where we drank decent stuff, and then today is just going to be a real poop show.
Are we not swearing?
I don't know if we should. I still fear the algorithm.
I'm gonna frick that up.
Frack and frick and fricky frack. Hey, my bourbon journey. Mr. Scott is in. Our Wisconsin friend. Good to see you, man. We love you. Okay.
Where do you want to start?
Do you want to start over there, and we can work our way across?
Okay.
Okay. Let's do it. So I got the Crown Royal Peach. She's got the
Raven's Lace. Smells like syrup.
Yeah. I've got a feeling we know how this is going to go.
I don't want to drink this. It's the same color as my earring. I don't know if you can tell.
Oh, it is. That's impressive.
That shouldn't be a thing.
At that point, I mean, do you think you can actually taste the food coloring once there's that much in there? Probably.
You probably just become the food coloring.
It's like Salvador Dali. We are food coloring.
It's too sweet.
That's coming from you.
Yeah.
I mean, this is actually the Crown Royal Peach right here, which you can't see behind the microphone. I'll put it up here a little bit. Actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
Not excessively sweet at all. Like, it is sweet. It's got a crap ton of sugar in there.
But this is this is artificial peach and then more sugar somehow.
Right.
Like Peachios.
Yeah.
Like you ground them down and then put more sugar on top for some reason.
So Steve A is saying Erica is a woman of exquisite taste in whiskey. Yep. She is that.
You're gosh darn right.
I don't know how she ended up with me.
I make mistakes.
Yeah, right.
We all do.
Hey, Mash and Drum is in the chat. Hey there. How you doing, Mr. Mash and Drum? Good to see you. All right.
So we're gonna switch? Or?
Yeah. So why don't we switch, and then we'll do the bird dog together.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And I just did want to mention, this one's 30 proof. This one's 35. I believe everything in here is 35 except for not your father's.
It's actually 40.
What?
Yep.
Oh, no kidding. Okay, so that's 40. This is 43. I think the still Austin might be 40.
And this is alcohol per volume, not proof.
Right.
So it's clear.
Right.
Yeah.
Because remember, flavored whiskey breaks the law, and it likes to do. You can do it down to 30% rather than 40.
And that's why flavored whiskey is a rebel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also why it's terrible.
Okay. Breaking the law is cool. Tell your friends, kids. Yeah.
Oh, Steve said you have excellent taste in whiskey, not in significant others. Oh yeah, this is painfully artificial.
Oh yeah. Have you even tasted it yet?
No.
I want to see the look in your eyes.
I don't remember it
suffered through this.
being this excessively sweet.
We mixed it with stuff.
That's true.
So.
It doesn't even taste like peach.
Do you just feel it in the back of your teeth, like you know when you have something too sweet?
Oh yeah, and it like coats your entire mouth, and your teeth kind of hurt a little.
You feel the cavities forming.
Yeah. That doesn't even taste like peach though.
Nope, not good.
No.
I feel like it could be mixed with things. Like you got to tamper it down, but.
Yeah. Okay, Raven's Lace is right out.
Okay, so.
We don't need even to worry about that one.
Just put it behind me.
Hey, Party Source Reviews is in the house. I didn't see you sneak in, so good to see you. Floyd says he's having flashbacks to Tennessee honey. I haven't actually had Tennessee honey. Have you ever had that?
I'm not.
Yeah, that's one we haven't ever had on the show. Maybe that'll be another Worst Whiskey Watch sometime. Yeah, too sweet. Oh, it hurts. It hurts how sweet it is.
Okay.
I'm just going to pour that in the cup right quick.
Okay. Somebody just put in a comment that they think Ed has the Crown Royal. We switched. So he just poured out the Raven's Lace.
I just poured out the Raven's Lace. Well, we should do a better job of letting them know what's in what.
Yeah.
So that was,
maybe we'll just share a cup rather than try to switch.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
So that was Raven's Lace. Crown Royal beat out Raven's Lace easily. Yes. Let's check out the Bird Dog.
All right, let's go for it.
Check out the Bird Dog. So yeah, so this is, I know Bird Dog makes an actual whiskey, like a bourbon whiskey, but this is their peach version.
The nose is not bad.
Yeah, the nose
you don't
isn't
get that
awful.
much peach. Like it's there, but it's subtle.
It is a very subtle peach,
especially in comparison to the other two.
Yeah, but I like how big and voluptuous the Crown Royal peach is.
Yeah.
In comparison.
Oh, I agree.
It's a nice peach.
Right, and it's like a real. Well, it's semi-artificial.
It's almost a real peach.
It's when you compare it to Raven's Lace, it's like that's what peaches should smell like.
Right.
Yeah.
More so.
Right. Okay, get a taste of that.
Yeah. Hey, Patty from Whiskey Den is in the chat. Make sure you guys go show him some love. He's doing dishes. He's a family man, not like us childless idiots over here.
Damn childless millennials.
Yeah, we're the worst. We're the reason this country's falling apart.
Me and my coworker have started. Every day we're gonna randomly write a thing. Millennials are killing until somebody asks what the list is. It's been fun.
Golf.
That one hasn't made the list yet. It's gonna get up there.
Yeah.
We're only putting one a day.
Okay, that's fair.
So I think today's edition was it's supposed to be box cereal, but he just put Lucky Charms in general.
Okay, I like box cereal. I bet in bags though.
Killing it.
Yeah, I buy the big bags.
I swore.
It's a bit. Well, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
We're more than 5 minutes in. I don't think YouTube's gonna look this deep. The algorithm only scans the first 5 minutes, and then it kind of gives up.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Chun, the man himself is in the chat. You have him to thank for this live stream. Without him, we would be drinking something, I don't know, something decent probably. So make sure you give him a big thank you. Okay. So between the Crown Royal.
But wait, you have to talk about what you thought about the Bird Dog peach.
Yeah. Okay, so the nose is fine. The taste is really syrupy, but you can actually taste some whiskey on there.
Can you?
A little bit. There's a little bit. It's a little bit more woody. It's a little bit more like a tannic wood, underneath all the sweetness. Maybe it's just because I'm coming off the Raven's Lace, which is like drinking syrup.
Yeah, because I'm not really pulling whiskey. I just get syrup.
Hey, Richie Z is in the house. Good to see you, Richie. John Verstrati is in as well. Big love to John. Yeah, I don't know. I think just based on just how peachy. Oh, this is the most natural peach of the bunch.
I prefer that one much more.
Okay. Yeah, the Crown Royal is the most natural peach. The other ones taste like Peachios in antiseptic fluid. So yeah, Crown Royal is moving on in our little makeshift tournament.
All right.
I'm gonna dump this real quick.
Smart. All right, what are we drinking next? I'll just not too far forward, I guess.
All right. So what is next? Should we do We could do the vanillas versus each other, or we could do the cinnamons versus each other.
Let's do vanillas.
Okay.
I'm really delaying having to drink alcohol.
Are you trying to get a little alcohol in you before?
It won't help, but it will.
All right. So I'm going to set these to the side to make sure I know they're used.
Okay. What are you thinking between these two?
Okay. So I have not had the Jim Beam vanilla in.
Also, this is 43. You get it wrong.
No, I said it was 43.
Okay. I thought you were saying like 35 for all of these.
No. These, that are 35.
Okay.
This one is also 35.
Okay.
But yeah, so this one's 43.
So it's the highest.
This is as close as a real whiskey as I think we're gonna come tonight. Like, this is about as close as we get. Everything else is just syrupy concoctions.
Yeah.
I
can hear the crystallized sugar.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but check this out.
Can you hear the sugar crystals?
This is ASMR now.
Yeah. Are you relaxed? Are you at peace?
Are you getting tingly? I know I get tingly all the time.
Getting weird here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're only 16 minutes in. I can't be this weird yet.
The bottles.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
This is the Jim Beam.
Jim Beam's gonna be right there. Not Your Father's is gonna be right here. Okay. So why don't we start out with the Not Your Father's?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So very light on the vanilla. More nutty, I would say, than anything.
I still get vanilla, but yeah, it's like kind of almondy.
Almondy.
Yeah.
Exactly. John Mercedes is saying the only sweet thing he liked, or the flavored thing he liked, was from a moonshine from a local distillery. I think that's probably fair. I think there's probably some very good, because once we get to the Still Austin Pepper, we'll talk about that, because they're like a little craft thing, just doing the flavored thing.
I like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
It smells like bourbon.
Yeah.
Or more like, I think if we were comparing this to a real bourbon,
yeah,
this wouldn't smell anything like bourbon.
No, exactly. I think that's the closest to a whiskey thing we will smell tonight,
Mm-hmm.
between all the flavored ones. But yeah, it's light, it's friendly. Like, it is very sweet, but
It's
like
very sweet.
It's tampered down by that almond note.
Right.
It's not just pure vanilla.
Right. It's like if you mixed a vanilla wafer and maybe like a peanut butter cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's got some bourbony characteristics.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Beam.
Let's jump into it.
Jim Beam. Let's see what happens. I like me some Jim.
That smells like vanilla.
If I remember correctly, we've already put these head to head previously and thought that one was just so excessively vanilla-y.
It tastes like vanilla Coke.
Yeah.
Which is probably good if you mix it with Coke. But
This does, oh my God, it smells like vanilla Coke.
like, I'm very conflicted with this one, because I think this one is sweeter in a way that I like. So like, it's good in that way as a flavored whiskey, but like, I enjoy that one tastes more like a whiskey.
Right.
So what do we do here?
I don't know. I gotta get a taste first.
Okay,
first.
that's fair.
Mash and Drum is saying he admits he bought a bottle of Crown Royal Peach in hopes he would get him a date with a girl.
Did it work?
Good question.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to answer now. You said it live.
We're invested in your love life.
Mhm.
I told you, we're about love here.
Yeah, we're very loving.
And bad choices. So if it doesn't work out, we're still going to enjoy the story.
Yeah, this is not bad. It smells like vanilla
It
extract.
did work out.
Oh, well done. That's awesome. Man, it has actually been crazy because I work, you guys know I work at a liquor store. The amount of people, you expect like flavored whiskeys to be big with like the college crowd and young women. I mean, that's kind of the stereotype. Crown Royal Peach sells with everybody. It's nuts.
It tastes like summer. So I think like it coming out as summer's ending, it's people are enjoying the tail end of the season.
Well, and this is the second release too.
Yeah.
So they released it, people bought it all up, and then like now it's coming out and they're like, oh, I gotta go get some. It sold out last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get a sip of this Jim Beam vanilla.
Okay.
Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, no contest.
Really?
No contest.
Which one?
Not your father's.
Okay.
Easily.
But tell me what you thought about Jim Beam vanilla.
It tastes like vanilla extract. It tastes like drinking vanilla extract.
It tastes like vanilla Coke to me.
No, it's too vanilla-y to me. There's no like spicy molassesiness. It's all just vanilla sugar.
That's what I was like gonna come up is what makes it hard for me is that like I think this does a very good job of being a flavored whiskey. Like it's very easily appealing. It's sweet. I feel like it goes mixed with things, but it's not too much. Well, at least it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Like it's not as cloyingly sweet. It doesn't hurt my mouth.
Right. No. Okay. Like if we're going putting this against Raven's Lace, this is way better.
Right.
Undoubtedly.
Right.
Undoubtedly. But if this against Not Your Father's, this actually has some complexity and is
That's fair.
Bourbony.
I think I would drink that more, but like if there was like a special theme thing, if I was an undergrad again, I would probably be drinking this more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And actually,
sorry.
No, you first.
I agree with you that like let's advance this one in the shootout, but don't count this one out if you like flavored thing. You know what? This probably isn't the right demographic for me to like be pushing Jim Beam vanilla, but it's not terrible.
But if you do like sweeter things, this is a good option.
It is a good thing to mix things with.
I think. There you are.
Yeah.
And I think someone is saying that in the making what is it? The Rice Krispies. Lockness is saying making Rice Krispies with it.
If I could bake, I would do that.
Rice Krispies aren't too hard. We could probably pull that off without burning down our living quarters.
I just managed to not overcook chicken yesterday. It was an accomplishment.
Okay, actually, what this one reminds me of though, when I was under 21 at Madison, I definitely just bought some vanilla extract because that stuff is like 40% alcohol. If you can get the cheap stuff, it's 40% alcohol. You can just it's a way to get where you need to go.
That's what alcoholics do. All right.
Anyway, okay, so
pour that out.
Yep, that one's going away for now. Guy Davis. What's going on, Guy? Guy, actually, I believe he has colleagues who taught over at UWM, which is her alma mater.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. So
Go Panthers. I just remember the name.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the cinnamon style stuff next. Let's do it. So Patty on the right.
Okay.
Hellboy Hellwater on the left.
Can you smell the cinnamon from over there? I'm enough of this.
Off of that? No, I smell the raw petrol of this one.
Why do we even have to drink it? We know where this is going.
Because people want to see us make butts of ourselves.
Save me.
Yeah. Floydian says that's not something I should admit on here. Dude, I've admitted a lot weirder things on this stream. You know, I don't know if you were around, but ask about the baboon story or my Chinese teacher. I mean, I'm not going to get into it right now, but people can tell you about it.
You can reference our old streams.
Yeah, you go watch. It gets weird. All right. Let's move this over so people can see the bottle. Hey.
Okay.
So this is Patty's Devil Liqueur. Like I say, the Irish didn't want to actually call this, they can't call it flavored whiskey because, you know, they're reasonable human beings. But this is unaged corn whiskey. And if you remember, this was a top contender for worst whiskey watch. Mark is saying the Chinese teacher rocks.
The best thing about that story is I don't think you realized how weird it was until outsiders commented how weird it was.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
God, that's red.
It's excessively red.
Just unholy red. Which I guess works for the aesthetic you're going for.
It at least smells cinnamony. But it smells like cinnamon and the stuff they use to clean pools.
It doesn't smell okay. So when this first came up, it was being compared to Fireball, which I think smells like cinnamon. This smells like a bad cinnamon candy,
Right.
and I can't figure out which candy. And also the stuff you clean pools with.
Yeah. No, like this was when was this released? This was released a couple of years ago. And it was like a Hellboy tie-in, I think what's his name? Who's the guy? Frank Miller? No, it's not Frank Miller. Some other comic book guy was like, hey, let's license Hellboy and make a whiskey. And it was definitely aimed towards try to take some market share from Fireball. It failed miserably.
It smells like cinnamon Listerine strips.
There you go. Yeah. All right, let's get into this.
I really wish you hadn't found it. And you're just gonna take I barely put it in my mouth, and I want to throw up. I'm just gonna pour it out right away.
Yeah, go for it. Think of like every underaged moonshine, white whiskey, corn whiskey kind of thing you've ever had. Pour some chlorine in it, and then you were saying like those whitening strips. I was thinking more like, I don't know, like if you rolled some mint gum in like mud.
I think that's that's what a lot of cinnamon breast strips taste like.
Yeah.
It's not good. Haven't even tasted the other one, and we know that this beats Hellboy. So I feel like that tells you guys a lot. But let's get into
Captain making it happen. He's in the chat. Thank you, Captain, for stopping by. He says Mike Mignola. Thank you. Yes. That is the man. That is the man behind Hellboy. They also released a series of Hellboy beers, which I did get to sample. One of them, I got it wasn't the Ape Sapien one. I don't remember which one it was. But they were actually pretty good. Not like this. This one is awful. So that loses. But we do have to drink patties.
It goes behind. With the other losers.
Yep. So let's take a peek at patties right away.
Okay. It's very sweet smelling, but it smells like apple cider. It smells like fall. I really like it.
Floyd says he should license Screw-On Head so they can have a bottle with the Screw-On Head. That would actually be really cute.
It tastes like fall. I don't have...
Oh, yeah. That is so lovely in comparison.
Right?
God, that is so much better.
It smells like a natural flavor, even though I know it's an unnatural.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, it smells like cinnamon apple jacks.
Yeah.
But it's so much better. It's so much better, you guys.
It smells like apple ciders with a cinnamon stick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. No contest.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
It's very nice. It's not cloyingly. It's sweet, but it's not like back of your mouth coated in sugar sweet.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's got a nice tartness.
Yeah.
It's got that appley tartness to balance out all the sugar.
I think that'll go good in a lot of fall bitch drink. I'm mainly going to put it in apple cider.
That's a good call.
And wear chunky scarves. And
yeah. I'm just going to wear a sheep around my neck, like a live one.
I don't think you can do that.
I'm going to name him Angus. I'll just carry him around.
We're going through this quicker than I thought. We're down to 2.
Yeah. Well, we still have to go back and
That's
figure them out. Which flavor we like the best. Yeah, these are our weird ones. These ones don't quite fit with the others. Steve A, giving my tongue a bit of a rest. He's going with port tonight. Nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I was actually thinking we've got some good ports over at my store, and I wanted to maybe go grab some.
Hardy Source Reviews asked if any of us have had Jägermeister Ginger. That's a thing?
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Does it still have that like licorice-y taste to it, but with ginger? Is it like a whole new flavor profile? You can come back to that question. I'm just very curious, but also I don't want to punish myself. Don't buy it.
Yeah. That's actually a really good question, because if it's ginger on top of the licorice, would that work? I feel like it probably wouldn't, but what do I know? All right. Let's get to pouring these two, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so Still Austin first. Still Austin, I respect them because keeping it at 40% alcohol, that's good on them. This also isn't like a super sweet flavored whiskey. Like it tends more towards spicy pepperiness, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Screwball actually isn't bad. I don't think it's my favorite, but oh my god, this one too is already super syrupy.
Nice.
But yeah, people loves the Screwball. All right, just a little sip.
Which one do you want to start with?
I think we should start with the mother pepper, just because otherwise I feel like the sweetness is just going to overwhelm it.
Okay.
Yeah. I was doing some research into this, and so because this is something I know Steve mentioned last time was rum. He was saying rum can be taken down to 35%. As far as I know, that's only if you're adding flavoring. So like pretty much any liquor on the market today, American liquor, again, Europe is different. It has to be at 40%. Once you add flavoring, you can do whatever. You can take it down to 30%. You can add a bunch of sugar. That's true for vodka, rum, brandy, like pretty much anything the TTB lets you get away with these days. All right, so mother pepper. Okay, yeah, that is peppery. It's like banana peppers. A little bit of smoke. Like, because I think they have like some sort of mountain pepper in here. Like a smoked serrano.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to be able to handle the spice?
I think I'll be okay. Yeah, that is actually spicy. That's not alcohol heat. That's just regular old spice.
It's really green and vegetal smelling.
So Steve A is saying he's found sources that said 35%, but he hasn't looked that close. See, I was looking at the TTB guidelines, and they were saying for regular rum, they were saying like what was it? They were saying 40% for regular rum. Now, I don't know if spiced rum might be different, if that's its own category. But as far as I know, most liquors have to follow the 40% rule until, Sazerac gets their hands on them and messes with it. Captain Making It Happen is asking me if these are pickled peppers or cooked peppers. These are cooked peppers as far as I can tell.
Pickled.
You were going to say pickled?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
But it also depends on what type of pepper, I guess.
Yeah, so we've got, what are these? Chile Pequin, smoked serrano, and ají amarillo.
I feel like cooked peppers take on a different taste. Like this is very vegetal and young tasting, as if like you just picked it.
Well, part of that you got to remember is this is like an unaged whiskey.
Yeah.
So part of that like youngness could just come from the whiskey, as opposed to the pepper itself.
That's fair.
I don't think this is bad. This does taste really young, though.
I do not like it.
You don't like it?
I do not.
The nose is a little rough just because it's so young tasting. It's super young and super vegetal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's pretty green. The taste isn't bad though.
Okay.
You don't like the taste?
I do not like it.
You should like spicy stuff.
Not what I want in a beverage. That's also why I don't like Bloody Marys. Like, I don't want a spicy beverage. Spicy food, yes, but...
That's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like we're diametrically opposed when it comes to our food and our drink.
Yeah.
Because I like the really dry, spicy stuff, and you like the really sweet stuff. And I like the really sweet food, and you like the really spicy food.
I also like sweet foods.
Okay, you do, but I can't handle spicy food.
No, it's fun. It's fun to watch.
I think haggis is spicy.
That was one of the most frustrating things.
All right, I'm just because of your reaction, I think we can call the mother pepper out of the running.
Okay.
So, but we should still take a peek at the peanut butter one. All right. Oh yeah, yeah. We just did this one. It's nice. It's actually compared to these other ones.
Yeah.
Like I still don't think it's a real whiskey, but it's nice.
Yeah.
Compared to every other flavored whiskey on the market.
Yeah, it's peanut butter. It does what it says it's gonna do.
Yeah.
It is very sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maxine Drum just says, pickles. I don't know what that's.
Was that in reference to the pepper?
Might have been, yeah. Or maybe what we really need to get is that pickle moonshine. I've seen that around. I know we need to get some of that.
Who is this we?
I'm gonna feed it to you while you sleep.
I will fight you. I will physically fight you.
You just wake up punching.
Yeah. Gotta protect myself.
Oh man.
These flavors are just getting crazy.
They really are. Yeah. If you saw a review on this, you know what I'm gonna say. It's dark chocolate and peanut butter cookies.
Yeah.
With like creme brulee and like some sort of almond thing. It's a lot of nuttiness. It's just pure nuttiness.
Yeah.
Nuttiness and sweetness.
Contains peanuts.
Like me. I'm nutty and sweet.
Thanks, guys. Alright.
You want a sip of that?
I already have a sip.
Oh, did you?
I'll sip some more.
Okay. Yeah. It's like dark sugar. It's like a peanut butter latte or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So now we need to decide which of these is our favorite overall.
So how do you want to do? You just want to go straight down the line?
I think, just straight down the line.
Okay. I'm gonna put 2 and 2. Which side do you want to start with?
Let's go down peach down to peanut butter.
Okay.
I think that's the best way to do it.
All right, first I'm going to drink some water.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Next thing you know, the pumpkin spice is going to hit the shelves. Yes. Oh, yeah. The pumpkin beers are already out.
Not surprised.
Oh. I feel like the pumpkin beers are coming out at the same time as the Oktoberfest stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which kind of makes sense, but at the same time, I feel like it should be Oktoberfest first, right?
Nope.
Because time in the timeline, Halloween is after.
But pumpkin isn't supposed to be just Halloween. It's supposed to encapsulate all of fall. And also Halloween isn't just October. It's all of fall.
I feel like that's a very wide-ranging definition of Halloween.
Yes.
Okay.
Because Halloween is a spirit. It's a state of mind.
Oh man,
You're laughing at me, but like I know there are other people who agree with me on this.
You get real pagan about it this year. Just really celebrate the Harvest Fest.
No, not if it means like, sacrificing a goat or something in the woods.
Oh no, I'm thinking full Children of the Corn.
We're old now though, so they kill us.
Reverse Children of the Corn.
That's just child murder. We get dark here on the record review.
Oh man. Anyway, so let's do it. Let's do it before we lose too many people.
Okay. So we said they're coming out with a pumpkin spice spam.
Well, that is a sign of the end times. That's like the mark of the beast.
Or the dawn of a new era. The children of the pumpkin flavored things.
This is the dawning of the age of pumpkin spam. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Before we get too weird. In Korea they give like really fancy spams as Thanksgiving gifts. Yeah. Yeah, the GIs brought it over during the Korean War, and now they make just really fancy, cool spams. Okay. Good?
Yeah.
Good.
Very sweet, very nice.
Very sweet, very nice. Tastes the most like an actual fruit.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to clear flavor out my mouth.
Pumpkin spice spam. That is weird.
Don't really like this. I get cherry a little bit now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Makes sense. It is bourbon.
Vanilla, cherry, and almond. Yeah.
I still think it leans more nutty than anything.
That's it.
Yeah. Peanutty, almondy.
Okay.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah.
Really, for a flavored thing, it's surprising that we can have a flavored thing that doesn't just taste like sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Patty.
Yep.
The devil's apple. In Irish, right? Devil is the fear dove,
Yeah.
like black man.
Yeah.
So for black people, you gotta say fear gorm, which is blue folks.
Good old language.
In all fairness, I'm pretty sure they came up with that name before they knew black people existed. All right. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Tastes like fall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep saying that.
Yeah.
Which therefore means it tastes like Halloween.
This is already too sweet, I can tell you right now. Yeah, Screwball's right out for me. No, this one is not our favorite.
Yeah, no, that's fair. You can't drink a lot of that. I feel like with these I could at least drink some more, like a sip, and I'm like, think I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm eliminating Screwball.
I agree.
All right.
Same as bottle.
All right. So these are our top three. What are we thinking? What are we thinking?
I'm leaning towards Not Your Father's.
Me too.
Okay.
It's between Not Your Father's and Crown Royal.
That's fair.
Okay. Man, actually, the Crown Royal is not bad.
Is it gonna possibly inch out Not Your Father's?
It might. I feel like someone's going to take away my whiskey card if I vote for Crown Royal over like the actual bourbon tasting one.
I mean, well, it's a flavored whiskey shootout.
Sure. Yeah, that's true. They're all flavored whiskeys.
Right.
What do you think? So I'm calling Devil's Apples out. No Devil's Apple.
I already know my number one.
Okay.
For sure. It's this.
Okay.
It's Not Your Father's.
Okay.
I think it's the most complex. I think it's the one I could drink the most of neat before being like, I have to throw up. Everything's too sweet.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
That is an excellent point.
Like it somehow is a flavored whiskey while also staying true to some like whiskey essence, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right about that. I think you sold me on that. I could not drink more than 2 pours of this.
Yeah.
I would have a diabetic coma.
That's fair. And I'm honestly gonna tie these two. And I brought up seasons a lot, but I said this early in the stream, Crown Royal Peach tastes like summer and this tastes like fall. And those are two of my favorite seasons. And now that we're like between them, I'm like, which do I embrace more as a flavor?
Yeah.
But I do still really like out of all the flavored whiskeys we've had, like I think these are two very flavorful ones without being too much.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I agree with you. I think so. Not Your Father's is going to take it on the grounds of being like the most whiskey.
Yeah.
For me, Crown Peach comes in second just because it's actually pretty nice compared to the rest of these sugar bombs.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. So, if you've watched the Rocket Review live streams before,
I'm not doing this.
you know what part of the tradition is. Everybody gets a sip from the pour bucket.
Not everybody.
Come on.
No.
You know you want to.
I don't.
Do it for the Purple.
I don't care about you guys. Here's the thing. I know it's just gonna taste like Hellboy.
Probably.
Hellboy infects everything it touches.
That's true. It's got a nice tangerine color to it, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's very amber ale looking.
It is. It is. John Versati just says, please.
I'll smell it.
Okay.
And if the smell intrigues me, we'll go from there.
That's not bad. That's really not bad. It smells like peachy O's mixed with apple cinnamon jack things. Apple Jacks. Cinnamon Apple Jacks.
I can smell the Hellboy.
You can smell the Hellboy. I was trying to sell it to her. I really was.
Yep, that's Hellboy. I got it right away.
Oh, all right. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so bad. That's not pleasant. All right. So, What have we learned today?
That we make bad choices.
We make bad choices.
Same thing we learn every stream.
Oh man, yeah, the Hellboy took over quite a bit. I think the problem was the finish. Really, once it hits the back of your throat, it's just all new make and bad cinnamon candy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does at least the Hellboy is slightly toned down by the other ones, but like it says something that this is like 7.
Yeah.
Whiskeys.
What, 7 different whiskeys?
Yeah.
8? No, 9. 9 different whiskeys.
That's too many for you to still like be like, yeah, I can tell there's Hellboy here.
Yeah. Okay, so point being though, Hellboy is the worst by far. Hellboy is terrible. No one should ever drink it, and it's sad that such a storied, wonderful franchise was associated with that, or associated with that new movie. That's also sad. But okay, so Not Your Father's Bourbon wins out. You know, Daniel from the Whiskey Vault had just a massive like hissy fit about this one, just because of how they label it, which is fair. And the problem is it's actually from Wisconsin. But they don't label it as like where it's actually distilled. They label it as being from Wisconsin. They just flavored it here,
Okay.
and then they wrote bourbon on it. They did the TTB workaround thing, where they did the thing where they're like, oh, this is bourbon with natural flavors. It's a nondescript whiskey product, so we don't have to say what it actually is, which is a flavored whiskey. So it's kind of bullshit.
But it's delicious.
It's not bad tasting.
Yeah.
All right. But that has been 45 minutes. We like to keep these kind of short. We don't have to go for the full hour. So you guys can get back to your families and your loved ones and drinking actual decent whiskey. Why don't you finish up with a little Not Your Father's?
Is this the peach?
I don't know which one that is. Does it matter anymore?
It's the peach.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can finish off with that. I'll finish off with the pork cup.
Okay.
I
drank it already.
Make sure you guys hit the like button on your way out. If you haven't subscribed already, come and hang out with us some more. We're going to have videos Wednesday, Friday, and I'm thinking we're actually going to start doing Monday videos again soon because we've actually got a bunch of content coming down the pike. So actually, we might have a special Thursday video because there's something I really want to get out. So you stay tuned for that. That's going to be cool. And Steve says 80 proof for regular rum. Yeah, it's probably the flavored or the spiced one that does the other thing. But until next time, you guys stay tuned. Stay. What do we say?
Woke.
Yeah, woke. Real woke up in here.
Yeah.
And like, comment, subscribe, and stay rotten.